everyone, this is Michelle over here at Bunebape, and today I'm going to be doing an updated guide showing how to defeat Hespori with mid-level gear. Hespori is a level 284 boss located in a cave in the west wing of the farming guild in Kourend. Gaining access to this boss requires level 65 farming, 60% Hesidious favor, and a Hespori seed, which are found during regular farming runs or from high-level farming contract seed packs. If you aren't familiar with farming runs and contracts, I actually have 2 videos on each of these topics that you can go and check out to help you get your Hespori seed faster. Hespori is a sporadic boss, meaning that you cannot fight at any given time, and you must plant and fully grow the seed to gain access to it, a process which normally takes 22 to 32 hours. This seed grows without issue, so you don't need to pay to protect it or use any compost on it. To check if the seed is grown yet, you can check on the flower outside of the Hespori cave. If it's blooming, that means that the boss is ready to fight. For my gear, I'll be bringing a helm of Nut, a fighter's torso, rune plate legs, dragon boots, barrow's gloves, cape of legends, Rada's blessing, explorer's ring, an amulet of glory, and because Hespori has low/defense, I'll be bringing a dragon scimitar as my main weapon. I would also recommend bringing a dragon defender or whatever your highest level defender is, but I only have an Avernic, so I just left mine in the bank. Of course, you could upgrade your gear if you do have better items than these. I was just trying to think of what I used to have back when I was mid-level. In my inventory, I'm bringing a dragon dagger for the special attack weapon, at least 12 iron darts. Just a note on the darts, you can bring any kind and they will all hit for the same, so I'd suggest bringing whatever is cheapest for you or whatever you happen to have on hand. I'm also going to be bringing a super anti-poison, a combat pot, a prayer pot that I probably won't use, and 10 to 15 of whatever food you prefer to use. And of course, for the actual farming part of this boss, I'm going to bring a spade, seed dibber, and a Hespori seed. If you don't have auto-weed unlocked, be sure to bring a rake too, just in case. So before I actually do the boss fight, let's go over the mechanics. The first thing you're going to encounter in the Hespori fight is the 4 flower buds. These will open up 3 times during the fight, once at the start, then when the boss is below 66% health, and finally when it's below 33% health. While these buds are open, you cannot damage the boss. Each flower bud has 10 hit points, but they can be one-shot by any weapon, so if you're trying to be quick, a blowpipe or darts are your best bet here. Hespori has 3 main attacks, a range attack that can hit twice for a max hit of 16, but that can be reduced to a max hit of 2 if protecting from range. This attack looks like Hespori is throwing green spores, but honestly, since this is a fairly easy boss, I've never bothered praying against this attack. Next is the mage attack that can hit for a max of 14, or up to 3 if praying protect from mage. This attack looks similar to Earthwave, and it's what we'll be praying against. The third attack is an avoidable special if you kill the boss quick enough. Every 50 seconds, roots will entangle the player, indicated by a message in your chat saying Hespori entangles you in some vines. To avoid being damaged here, you're going to spam click a different tile than the one you're standing on repeatedly. As you click, you'll see the message, you feel the vines loosen slightly as you try to move 5 times before you can finally click away. Be sure to escape this attack within 10 ticks or 6 seconds, otherwise you will take 40 plus damage from it. Alright, so heading into the cave to start the actual fight. Before anything else, make sure that your weapon is on slash as this will do the most damage. Since I am max combat, I'm actually going to drink a couple doses of Ancient Brew to get my stats down a bit so I'm closer to mid-level before sipping my combat pot, super anti-poison, and equipping my darts. First things first, I'm going to pray mage and chivalry and go ahead and use my darts on all of the buds to kill them before attacking the boss using my dragon dagger specials. After depleting my specials, I'll switch to the dragon scimitar to get the boss down to below 66%. Once again, go ahead and equip the darts to deal with the 4 buds before switching back to melee and attacking the boss, and repeat this again when it's down to below 33% health. During the fight, remember to keep an eye on your chat box or your characters so you can see if you get entangled, and if you do, spam click on the ground or the boss until you're released by the vines to avoid any damage. Once the fight is done, you could use your spade to harvest the Hespori and then plant a new seed. But that is it, a super easy, fun boss, and of course it does give you the chance at some unique drops and a very rare possibility of getting the Tangleroot pet. Let me know down in the comments if you found this video helpful and what gear you use for Hespori. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also catch me live on Twitch 5 days a week at twitch.tv/Bunebape, and every Thursday on the OSRS podcast I co-host, also called Bunebape, which can be found on this channel or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.